From Miami, I'm Paola Serna, and this week an important event took place here. The Americas Conference, one of the most important meetings for politics and trade all over the world. Let's check the details. Some of our leaders got together in Coral Gables to share and look over the issues of our region. We had the opportunity to speak with Prime Minister of Haiti, Jean-Max Delarive, who talked about the current situation of his country.
Until now, the population is living in a very harsh situation. We still have more than 1.5 million people living in the streets. Those people they still don't have jobs, and they don't have a clear perspective of what will be their future. And that is the biggest challenge for us right now. We don't know, we don't have all the answers. As I tried to explain in my speech yesterday, a plan is as good as its funding. And till we don't have clear answer and how much and when, it's very difficult to communicate with the population. It's very difficult to tell them what we will be able to do in the next trimester, in the next year. So that leads to a lot of frustration. But I'm convinced that we are advancing better coordination between the donors, thanks to the Commission, and also a better coordination with the NGOs, the serious one working in Haiti, in order to achieve the objective in the shorter term. But the situation is very, very, very difficult in Haiti until now, after 8 months.
Prime Minister also talked about bringing investment and foreign capital to Haiti.
Continuity. To promote that, we have to be clear that the plan that we presented in New York, the plan that was validated by the international community, the plan that was supported by the private sector is in march, that is working, and that if the Haitian population is believing in that plan. We believe in decentralization. We believe in supporting agriculture. We believe that we have tourism opportunities in Haiti. Now, there is a wait-and-see momentum now. We are in an electoral period. People say what is going to happen, how they are going to continue in the same path, and what about violence? People are tired to be in the camps. We believe that all those fears that we understand are not going to happen. We are going to beside of the election, any president, any parliament, they know that we don't have other ways to change the paradigm of development in Haiti. And we are going to go in the same path, perhaps with some differences, but the global plan will be the same.
This week, Cuba was also in the middle of debate when government announced that 1.3 public workers would be laid off in the next months. About this matter, the expert Carlos Montaner explained.
Well, Raúl Castro is dreaming that suddenly the Cuban society will create enough private enterprise to absorb that huge amount of workers, but that's impossible. There is no capital, there is no tradition, there is no insumos. I don't know how to say that word in English. I suppose it's very close to that. And eventually, this will destroy even more the productivity capacity of the island.
Montaner also said Miami's exile will be an active part of this new phase in Cuba.
I suppose many Cubans in Miami will help their families and their friends to create a small business and even to try to benefit themselves if that is not against the embargo, which is something that I have to find out. But the first reaction will be they will try to be helpful to their friends and families.
Without doubt, this was an excellent opportunity to analyze the panorama of our countries in diverse themes that affect this part of the world. And that was our report. I'm Paola Serna in Miami, and you're watching news.ntn24.com, bringing Latin America to the world.